Let us start discussion on attitude. So, attitude is personality traits you can continue to develop throughout your level. So, attitude is people usually say that your attitude is like that. Will do judgmental on that attitude. Your attitude like this. But frankly, say attitude is not fixed. It is continuous development throughout your life. Some people will claim that my attitude like that only. I will be like that only. It's not correct. So attitude is one we should develop and enhance throughout our life. It is not fixed on any ages. Of course, your attitude, most practice you did some attitude, it will be coming as a habitual. But some bad attitude is there. It is our responsibility to set right and develop right way in the life. It is not limited to any age. So we have to develop throughout our lifespan of time our attitude. So attitude actually decide our action, and it is evident in every detail of your life and how you relate to others. So actually, the attitude determine the behavior of you. That in turn will decide how you are going to be relate with others and have relationship or behavior with others. So attitude is not common attribute. It is going to be changed from the person to person, and also for the same person, it may be changed to situation to situation. So that the same person who is in kind, usually kind person, he may not be kind enough in some situations. His attitude may be changing. So situation it's based on the situations and the person to person, right? However, a period of time, based on our experience, people tend to develop a type of attitude. That's what I told you. Over a period of time, if you are behavior you're setting to some situation, I will be behaving and reacting like that only. So that will develop as attitude and as habit sometimes. So that is you have to very careful enough for your action and behavior and thought process so that it will not set your attitude. So that's what attitude begins in inside. It is not outside. It is begins in inside and actually shows it outside. So very easily it will be showed up to outside because it is in the form of your interaction, your behavior, your reaction to others. So those actually attitude developed and inside but showed off outside, right? So your attitude is evident of yours from your speech. You can see what is your attitude. You can judge from your body language. That is also important. So your body language will say what attitude mindset you are there, and your task completion. When you are given some task, how you complete those tasks, the way you complete the task, the timeline you complete the task, everything will reflect your attitude and attention to details. How you are attentive to the details when some presentation is going and some narration is going or some communication is going, and consideration for others. How you are giving consideration to others, that is also based on your attitude and approach to yourself and general approach to your life. So it's not only to others, the approach to yourself when you do some mistake, when you are in the stress condition, how you approach, that is also your attitude. Based on your attitude, you will do that. And your general approach to your life, in general, how you approach your life, that is also based on your attitude. It will come as evidence. These are the areas we can see and evaluate your attitudes. This component from this component. So from that attitude components, you can, from the evident component, you can assess your attitude, and you can come out some good shaping strategies for shaping of your attitude for with others and yourself. So attitudes are reflection of our mind, our action and action. So first thing attitude starts from your brain and thought process, then it's coming as action and behavior. So simply you are thinking, that is not called attitude. That thinking has result to action and behavior, then it is called attitude. Right? So sometimes from the thinking itself you can cut down negative attitudes and you can hide to come out and you can as action and behavior, so that will be good. So the attitudes are determined by our emotion state, how we are handling our emotions and our experiences. Already we dealt how the situations and expectations. We have our own expectation everything. Whenever do any task, whenever we interact with any people, we do have an expectation. So those expectations also determine your attitude. The attitude could be either positive or negative. Choice is yours. So you have to be very careful. Your on your thought process and your actions and behaviors, that will set your attitude as a negative or positive. So there are identified 9 attitudes of highly productive peoples. You check yourself whether you have these kind of attitudes or not. You try to implement or incorporate these type of attitudes in you, so that you will be a successful and productive guy. Right, the listed attitudes for highly productive people are curiosity. You should have curiosity for learning new things and exploring new things, new places, uh, always open to explore new stuffs. Then accepting problem that all exist. So you should accept that the problem will be anywhere. And meeting challenges, you should be ready to meet the challenge. The successful people, productive people are having such attitude, meeting challenges. And constructive criticism, you should do constructive criticism when you try to criticize someone, and also you should accept constructive criticism. The guy who is having productive attitude will definitely take the constructive criticism. He will not ignore that, and also he will be giving constructive criticism to the people, so that they can correct that the mistakes or whatever. And consider judgment. So you should do not in sitting in your own shoe. You have to think in other point of view when you are doing judgmental things. That is called consider judgment. And optimism is one kind of attitude. That is, optimism is nothing but seeing positivity in anywhere, everywhere. You will be more positive approach. That is called optimism. So you will be thinking everything will happen positive to you daily. This will think that life will be good going, that in future will be good, today everything will be fine, every people will be good with me, like that. Some positive kind of thought and the thing is called optimism. And perseverance is another attitude. So this is where many people are failing. Many people, why in life they are not success, is because of this perseverance attitude. So what is perseverance? Everyone has some high-fi goal in their life. They want to success, no doubt on that. But where why some people able to do, why some people are not able to do, is the reason is the perseverance. Perseverance is the things you should be consistent in your action, in your practice. Then only you can success to achieve your goal. So you have you have the set of goals. So to achieve you have set of tasks. So those set of tasks should be executed day by day, by daily basis. So without non-stop for some time of until they reach the goal. So these daily repetitive actions without delay or without losing the task. So you have to do that is called perseverance. So if you have this perseverance attitude, even you are dump, even you don't have know anything, you can learn and do things in excellent manner. So the perseverance is the key attitude everyone should have. So definitely nowadays in the recent era, this perseverance attitude level is very very less among major percentage of people. Only 1 or 2% is having the perseverance attitude, so they are reaching high height. Others are we are having some idea desire to do something, will stop after 1 or 2 days or some 1 week, will not continue those tasks, so that will not going to be reach the goal, right? So learning from failure is another attitude. So whenever you fail, you should not panic and down. You should come out what lesson suppose I have to learn, and what things I have to correct in order to succeed in the next attempt. And your approach should be more flexible. So on adaptive manner, these are the attitudes. So I already told attitude start in mind and come out as a behavior and actions and interaction with others. So when you say because of attitude the behavior, there are two type of behavior based on your attitude: non-conflict and conflict. So non-conflict again positive attitude behavior and a negative way of behaving. And conflict case, you are not agreeing with some conversation, some person, that is called non-conflict conflict behavior. Other conflict behavior, your behavior may be non-assertive way, so like without strong enough, without a clear, you may be giving your behavior, and it would be sometimes aggressive, very aggressively. You are going to be expressed and behave with the people if you are not agreeing with their point, and assertive manner. So on these three, assertive manner behavior is good. So under that you are very clearly communicating to others why you are not agreeing their point or their actions, very clearly and polite manner. You are communicating. That is called assertive based conflict behaviors, right? So you should among the three, that is good. Assertive based behavior should be there whenever you are supposed to behave with a conflict environment or conflict. You are having conflict with the person, right? So non-conflict also you can behave positive manner, negative manner. Positive behavior is good. So to summarize, thinking is the basic value. That's what people will say that. In Tamil they will say Jannam Bol Valvu. So how you think, that will determine entire your life. So you should be very careful. You should have very good filter to remove some negative thinking, uh, bad thinking. You should clear your thinking pattern day by day, because nowadays yes, so many influential media, social media, you may be getting very easily negative thinking, some thinking not against to core values, although things also. Uh, so those thinking pattern you have to regulate, and you have to set right every day, day by day basis, and values to the expectations. Uh, so values are leading to the expectations. So you should believe on values, and you have to separate to some values, core values, personal level, family level, and organizational levels. So the expectation of us with other will also determine the attitudes, and attitudes directs the behavior. Behavior affect the performance. Performance lead to the results. So the summary. So everything start from thinking. So you have to first work out thinking. If your thinking pattern is perfect, then everything else will be perfect.